Hello friends, welcome back to my channel All Sorted. And this time in the video this video is a little different because in this video I'm not going to recommend anything to you that do this, do that, because there are a plethora of people. There's your coaching institutes, there are your seniors, your parents telling you what to do, what not to do. But as a CAT aspirant, you should be aware of the things, the pitfalls that you might fall into, the common pitfalls of most of the students. Because I am on this side of the exam, having gone through the entire journey of CAT, I am very much aware of the situations people undergo, the pitfalls they fall into because of my experiences, my friends' experiences, and I'm hoping by this video you'll gain a lot of perspective, wisdom through this video. So keep watching the entire video to know the common pitfalls a student might fall into while their CAT preparation. Because as a famous Steve Jobs quote says that it is very important to decide what not to do as it is important to decide what to do. So you should also be aware of the things that you should not do. So this video will talk all about the things you should avoid while your CAT preparation. Keep watching the whole video. Thanks. So guys, on the list of the what I'm going to share is a very brief list. I don't want to make it a very large number of things that you should avoid. So on the list of the things that you should avoid while your CAT preparation, the number one thing, if you are a fresher, if you are appearing for CAT for the first time and you are in your final year of graduation, so most of the people in the graduation feel that CAT is the only thing that they are wishing to aim for, and they do not care about the graduation, their percentage. Remember, CAT attempts are there in your future as well, but your graduation attempt, the CGPA, your graduation marks will be the final stamp on your resume. And also, as we are aware that B schools look for good academics pass record, so it is vital for you to have to involve yourself in your graduation preparation as well and score well in the last year of your graduation, engineering or whatever you're doing. So score well, the focus on your CGPA, increasing it as much as possible, because you have, and also focus on CAT, but your main thing should be increase the graduation percentage as well, because that is final. Okay, so that was tip number one, guys. Now the second thing that you should avoid, okay, you should avoid is, don't be totally isolated or secluded away from social media, away from WhatsApp. You decide, though, no, I just want to put my whole mind and soul and body into CAT preparation, which is fine. The thought is good, the intention is good, but not so much that you are completely unaware of the happenings, the latest notifications, the timelines, the time frame of CAT. Because I've observed this in most of the students, they isolate themselves, especially for the ones who haven't joined any CAT coaching institutes like Time or IIMS or CL or whatever plethora of institutes. Because what these institutes will help you is they'll keep you updated about the latest happenings, which all forms you need to fill, what are the dates. So if you especially if you haven't joined any coaching institute, I'll recommend you visit the website, at least the IMS and Time websites. They put their latest notifications on the IMS website. You just Google it out, IMS B School notifications. You'll get the latest notifications. Keep abreast with the latest notifications. They'll have a calendar also in which you can see this month which forms need to be filled out and all and all. So the second thing that you should avoid is, don't be completely isolated. Be at least in touch with what is the recent notifications regarding your CAT preparation and the exam notification. The third thing that you should avoid while your CAT preparation is avoiding speculating which colleges you might get a convert from, which IIM is better. By IIM A, B, C, L, K, I, Kozhikode, Shillong, New IIMs, Baby IIMs. There are many institutes, and it is a waste of time to speculate which institute you might get a convert from, which is a better institute. You might be fighting with your friends, "Nahi bhai, A is better than B, is C." My question to you is, why do you care, man? This is the time for your preparation. This is not the time to speculate or be in the future. because that is not going to yield anything, my friend. You only have this day in your hand, as I've already told you in my last couple of videos. You only have this day in your hand, you have this hour in your hand. Just focus on your preparation, on your syllabus. The things will flow on their own. You just think about this day, the next day, everything will fall into. You will get to know which institutes are better. There'll be an interview phase. There's a lot of time after your CAT preparation, guys. After your CAT exam, 25th of November, you'll get a lot of time to decide which institute to go for. These are the things. Better keep it for the future and not speculate about which college ranking is good, this ranking and that rankings. So please avoid this completely. Just focus on your preparation today. Okay. Fourth number, the things that you should completely avoid is, I've seen a lot of people, they just see that I am or nothing. Before the CAT preparation, before the exam, they decide in their mind psychologically, subconsciously, by feeding completely that the only they are made for IIM, only IIM tag or nothing, because of so much hype of the IIMs. I understand, but still, I will tell you to avoid this mentality of IIM or nothing. Look beyond the IIMs as well. Don't be rigid minded. Don't be very obsessive compulsively, only thinking about I am or nothing, because in that process you'll actually not give a damn about other B schools, because you are, my friend, a B school. You are an MBA aspirant, not a CAT aspirant, and there are many top B schools in India which not apart from the IIMs, all the B schools that are high rated do not start with an I, guys. So I want you to be aware of the other colleges as well, not to be just obsessive about IIM. So it's okay to have high aims, high aspirations of getting an IIM tag or something like that. But in the end, a lot of other factors will come into play, like your GDPIs, your written ability test, your interviews, because CAT score is just the half race one, as I've told in my earlier video. So don't be with that mentality. So be aware of the other exams. So I'll just quickly tell you the top B schools accepting CAT scores apart from IIMs. So the first is, I'll just list out the names. The FMS Delhi accepts CAT score, one of the best ROIB schools. SPJN Mumbai, very good college. The JBIMS Jamnalal Bajaj, one of the highest ROIB schools in India. MDI Gurgaon, that too accepts CAT scores. Then there's NEETI Mumbai. NEETI is the father of operations, the father of operations in B schools. It also surpasses most of the IIMs, guys. It comes in the league of IIM ABCL. Now then there's most avoided colleges that still confuses most of the people. Is there MBA in IITs? Does IIT have an MBA? My friend, yes, the top IITs do have MBA course, and the MBA course at IITs, I'll tell you, is better than the baby IIMs and also the new IIMs. So the list that I included earlier, FMS, SPJN, JBIMS, MDI, NEET, and most of the IITs, they are better than the new IIMs and the BBIM. So don't be with that rigid mentality of IIM. So for the IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Delhi are the best B schools of IIT, IIT infrastructure. IIT Kharagpur was the first B school in an IIT which was there. Now IIT Bombay, SJM Som, I had made a video separately on that. You can check that video for SJM Som. One of the best ROI B schools is IITs in India. I'll make a separate video on all the IITs and their process of entering. If you comment on the link on the comment section that you want a video separately for IITs, I'm going to make that. But provided many of the people comment. So the fourth thing that I wanted you to avoid is, don't be with that mentality of only I am just a CAT aspirant. No, you are an MBA aspirant. Okay, guys. Okay, now fifth point that I want you to avoid is that CAT is the only exam. The get a good CAT score and your life is set. My friend, let me tell you, let me bring in the harsh truth for you that that happens every year. People scoring 98, 99%, they'll get calls from even the top IIMs. They get A, B, C, L, K, I, new IIMs, baby IIMs, and many people do not convert a single IIM. That has happened. My friends have gone through that process, and that is a very painful process because they had gone with the mentality of I am or nothing. They did not fill the forms of the different B schools, and they have to again prepare 1 year again, and next year they fill all the exam, the forms. So I want you to be conscious about all the exam notifications. You need to fill the forms of the different exams. I'll just tell you what other exams you need to fill the forms, and also some of the institutes best B schools, you need to fill a form separately for them before the cat exam. Yes, before 25th of November, there are certain B schools you need to apply beforehand to be considered for the admission process. So you need to fill. So the example is like FMS, IIT Bombay, NEET. You'll need to fill the forms separately and apply to these B schools separately, guys. Just appearing for cat is not everything. You'll be eligible for IIMs directly, but there are certain B schools you'll be left if you don't perform well in IIM. You need to have a good backup also. So this was the fifth thing. Now the sixth point. So as I said earlier, that don't go with the mentality of I am or nothing. I want you to avoid the mentality that there's only one exam, I'm a cat aspirant, but you need to also fill the forms of these exams. These exams are the top exams. Apart the other B schools will need to have you gone through this exam to be applicable for their interview processes and admission. So you need to fill the forms of this exam specially. The first is ZAT. ZAT for XLRI. XLRI is the best HR institute in the league of TIS. TIS comes first in HR. XLRI comes second in HR. It is in the league of the top 5 IIMs. You need to fill the form of ZAT. You need to fill the form of IIFT. Through IIFT, you will be eligible for IIFT Delhi and IIFT Kolkata. So one of they are also very nice B schools. IIFT Delhi is obviously comes in the top 20 B schools. Then there is an exam called TISNET, TISSNET for HR. TISNET is an exam. I'll be separately make a video on TIS because it definitely deserves to be made a separate video completely dedicated for TIS exam. So best HRB school in India, TIS. No, I am also comes in the league of TIS, an average package of 18 to 20 lakhs with very less fees. One of the top ROIB schools in India is TIS. Okay, it is located in Mumbai. Then the fourth exam I need to you to fill the form is SNAP. Through SNAP, you'll be eligible for SIBM Pune, SIBM Bangalore, and other eight SIBM Symbiosis B schools. But obviously, if you want to consider the top SNAP B schools are SIBM Pune and SCM HRD Pune. So they are also very nice. Fees is a little high, but they come in the top 20 B schools. Now the other exam I want you to fill the form is NMAT. NMAT is for NMIMS Mumbai, and they also have one other location. NMAT NMAT is a costly exam. It happens 2 times in a year. So best of the 2 times score will be considered for your final merit. If you want to take an admit in NMIMS, fees is quite high, but I definitely want you to fill the form of NMIMS also and MAT. So guys, this was all. This is all what I wanted to talk about, the things, the pitfalls that you need to avoid, the mindset that you have developed through this has been bombarded to us that IIM is the great thing, the only B school in India. But nobody tells you the sad part that getting a good scat score is only the half race one. You need to also crack the interviews and this and that, and you don't want to depend completely, hanging on to one exam. If that branch falls, you have nothing in your hand. You also need to consider other top B schools, but need to think beyond the IIMs because there are genuinely better B schools than IIMs as well, the new IIMs, the baby IIMs. So I want you guys to have this, and please write in the comment section how did you like this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, do share it and subscribe the video, and write down in the comment section what other topics you want me to make videos on. I hope this video helps you. Thanks. Subscribe to All Sorted. Thank you again. Bye.